All right, quick update video here. I broke it, which hopefully is some good news for you. A little bit of bad information, unintentional bad information in my last video. So I told you that when they'd installed it, they had hooked it up to this hook, to that latch. And there used to be, I'll show you here in a minute, this pole hook. If you see my earlier review video, and that pole hook, if you attach the winch to it, which you're supposed to do, in fact it said that in the instructions, if you pull on the winch, it'll lift that latch and it releases that latch from these slots so that the hydraulic could move the plow left and right. What happened this last week is that hook, let me show you, it's over the shop here I think, I bent it. It was as I was lifting heavy snow, it bent the latch. So this sits in there, the winch is sitting on this finger, and as the winch pulls it up, it releases this spring-loaded latch and allows the plow to move. So it turns out that this is in place by default on the plow when you purchase it. It's built that way, but that's with the assumption that you're not going to do the hydraulics. So in which case you would lift the winch, move the plow into the position that you want, put the winch back down, and then put the winch back onto this latch when you're plowing. Seems like a big pain in the butt, but that's the way that it's built. The installers, when you install the hydraulic kit, you're supposed to completely remove this latch entirely so that it can move freely, which makes perfect sense now. I went down to ADS, our local dealer. Even though the install guys got it completely wrong, I sat with a parts guy who spent probably an hour with me, and we were digging and digging, and he finally figured out a part in the mechanic's guide that showed that this actually needs to be uninstalled. So I came home, it's a high tension spring, I just grinded it, cut it, pull one bolt, pulled that latch out, and now it works just fine the way that it was intended to work. So if you have the hydraulics on, you need to make sure that that lever, if you haven't removed it, you've got to remove it. If you don't have the hydraulics on, if you're just going an up-down lift, you need to leave it on, and then you hook the winch up to that to release it, to pivot the plow left or right. Michael, to answer your earlier question, that's where I currently have my feet set. And so it looks like, let's see, 1, 2, 3 above. I think that's 4 down below. So that's where I have them currently set. That's with the poly blade, and before I started the video I looked to just see I'm getting a little bit of wear on the bottom of the poly blade, which is exactly where I want to be. That way it's giving me a good scrape on concrete. Since I had done that review video, I had lowered it, or up, I guess raised it to lower the blade, raise the feet, one of those washers on each side, and it seems to sit pretty well. So hopefully that helps. Again, apologies for my mistake. I was down looking for a replacement part to replace this, and it turns out that I didn't even need it. It was totally unnecessary given the setup. So post your questions if there's anything that I missed. Appreciate the engagement from everybody that is getting some value out of this video. Have a good day.